Hello everybody, welcome back to SnowRunner, my hard mode challenge. This is Editor Atley intervening because once again I had a bit of a problem with OBS and for some reason it's not recorded the first couple of minutes of the video. So I have to just record this intro because I didn't get the one that I originally recorded. So we're working on Ordermaster Supreme. I'm just going to back this trailer as close as I can and then I'll crane it into the right position. We can load up some metal beams into the trailer and then carry on with the Ordermaster Supreme contract. So I will hand you over to the narrative that was recorded during the play session, but I just need to do this and point out the slight continuity error because it's hard for me to get the voice of this sounding anything like the same as the voice recording that was done at the time of the play session. So we're going to disconnect this trailer now, give up, and I'll put it in position with crane, but handing you over to real-time play session Atley. Editor Atley out. So we'll see how much of Ordermaster Supreme we can get done today. Whether or not we finish it is a interesting challenge, but so we want a metal beam on the loading platform, please, and then we want crane mode, legs down, and drag this dumbass trailer over. There, look. Perfect. What more could you want? So, just before starting this recording, I moved the dairy back down to Northport Port. Just parked it up because it was dark, and I thought I might as well do something useful while it's dark, and then start this recording in the daylight. It's a bit more enjoyable to play, and it's also a bit better viewing, I think. So the dairy is down there ready for the next oversized cargo or large pipe, whichever I do first. Probably the large pipe, cargo apocalypse, but we're going to focus on this Ordermaster Supreme stuff first. Let's pack that. Right, so we're just going to go around the corner to the next warehouse, grab a concrete slab and a pallet of cement, and then we'll go into Pedro Bay. I haven't been back to the garage yet to put the more powerful engine that we unlocked a couple of episodes ago for this Paystar. So we're still on, I think it's a 2350 rather than a 2450 engine. What I'll do as well is I'll leave this trailer here, go and load up the 3 slots, and then collect this on the way past, rather than dragging it in and trying to turn it round in a what I already know is a fairly cramped little warehouse area.
drift it into the corner. Probably fouling the area, aren't I? But let's just double check what it is I need. Concrete slab and cement. Let's see if I can load. Manual loading zone is blocked. Yeah. Thought so. Right, loading platform. I will put the slab on first because it's the heaviest item. Right. Pedro Bay, here we come. Probably leave this red trailer in there. I've got another one on this map anyway. Don't need two of them. So get this in, get it delivered, and just leave this here. Leave this in there, I think. I think that was a straightforward engine power challenge in auto, trying to get up there. I put the diff lock on anyway, but I don't think it was a diff problem. It's quite a heavy cargo, isn't it? Back into Pedro Bay. Alright, let's just make sure I know my delivery locations. So the metal beams comes down to this warehouse, right down in the southeast. Slightly worryingly, I am quite low on fuel. Because she's a thirsty beast. But I still think, even if I ended up having to do a fuel rescue, I still think I should do these near ones first. So around here, deliver the first one. It's a fairly high risk that I'll do this and end up out of fuel, but I still think it's the right thing to do. The Hummer's on this map if I have to do a fuel rescue. Not driven this truck for a little while. A couple of episodes we were messing around with the Derry and the Tega, the Royal BM and the Derry. But I do enjoy driving this one. What's happened there? That hasn't run out of fuel. No. Why doesn't it want to go anywhere? Wasn't the handbrake. What's it stuck in? It's not wheel spinning or anything. What's happened? Is that just that trailer is so heavy that it's dug me in? I think that's what it was. I think the trailer had just settled into the mud and was just acting like a ground anchor. I don't like the look of that mud. I'm going to try the snow around the back. Right. So where's the sticky stuff? Let's just have a look. Mainly because I don't want to turn the trailer around. Drop the trailer there. I expected it to stop quicker than that. That's what happens when you drop a rolling trailer, I suppose. But anyway. Engine off. Cargo. 1, 2. So that's part 1 done. Now what's my fuel like? 57. I bet I'm not going to make it. I bet that was a tactical error and I should have refueled before coming all the way down here. Although I did refuel when I left the sawmill, if you remember. It's just a symptom of how thirsty this truck is. But rather than taking that trailer with me, because it's just going to boost my fuel consumption, I'm going to try and dash to this lake where the fuel carrier is. Got 57 litres. And then I'll come back and get the trailer if I make it. But I have doubts as to whether or not I'll make it. You probably have doubts as well. It's just going to be time consuming and annoying to have to bring the Hummer to it, that's all. I'd make it easily if it was just tarmac road. But the fact that I need all-wheel drive and that it's slow going through this muddy stuff. Am I going to make it? I'm not looking at the fuel gauge. I'm just going to see how close I can get to that trailer. It'd be cruel to fail now, wouldn't it? I can see the thing if I pan the camera. There it is. That's the trailer I'm aiming for. Am I going to make it? I am running out right now, look. I am coughing and spluttering and farting my way. Oh, you beauty. How much did I get there with? 2 litres. I made it with 2 litres of fuel left. Wow. Hey, that's skill, that, isn't it? Or was it luck? Blind luck. Where's my mouse? Refuel, please. 1 litre left. Fill her up. I need to get this trailer out because I need this fuel. I need the fuel that's in this trailer on the other maps. Certainly in Mountain River, I'll need that trailer. Obviously making sure that I've finished with it down this end of the map, but... Right, let's get back to the red trailer. Now that the excitement's over. I'll meet you guys at the red trailer. Used nearly a quarter of a tank already just getting back here from where I refueled. And we all know that this is a thirsty truck. But I think it seems even worse after I've been driving the dairy quite a lot. Because I'm always surprised at how little fuel the dairy is used when I finish a trip. But it's probably because this has conditioned me to expect them to... If this was my truck, I'm not going to lie, if this was my truck right now, and I've been driving it for a few weeks, I think after the first day I would have been checking for a fuel leak. Because it's not right. Just looking at that lake, it's a bit of a shame that's not frozen. I think you could have some good drifting fun on a big bit of water like that. Right, so I'm going to drop this metal beam off and then I'm going to leave the trailer here. I have no other use for it that I know of. I've got one of these trailers on Mountain River, which is convenient enough to use in White Valley, which is probably the next place I'll need one of these, maybe. Cargo. Done. So it looks like logs have to come in here. I do want to leave it in here, but I don't want to leave it in the way. So I'll try and just shove it back into that corner, maybe. Just push it against the wall for now. Oh! Didn't actually mean to do that. That'll do. That'll do for now. It was in the way of whoever comes in here next. I'm sure they can just move it. Problem for future outlay. So, what I'm going to do now, I think, so I need to get another slab and another pallet of cement, but I think I might as well, we've got one more like regular task to do on this map, and it's on this south part of the map. And I think it's to pick up something there. So I think what I'll do is I'll run back into the same ice area for fuel. Fill up with fuel and then go and grab that pallet and then deliver it on my way out, and then there's more fuel there. Because I'm a little bit worried I haven't got much fuel on Mountain River to fill up, bring the next one in and go back out again. So yeah, I'm gonna come down, fill up again, and then find that pallet, load it up onto this truck, and then deliver it to the engineer's house. Refuel, get out of here. So I will see you at the fuel tank probably. Right, let's get some fuel. You can already see the marker for the thing we have to pick up, so I think I was right in terms of where it is. This is such a thirsty truck. I'm laughing, but it's not funny really. It's a real shame because it's the one thing that stops it being incredible. That and the fact it could do with a more manly horn. Right, so where do I have to go here? So I think I need to come in here. Looks like a pathway of sorts. Unfortunately it's pitch dark, but I have got fairly good lights on. That's pretty deep banks of snow. It does look on the map clear, but this may be a trap. Developers do love a trap. Diff lock on. Right, I think I ought to probably just... do I trust it to go straight across this? Straight through there? Yeah. I'll live a little. I don't think... maybe because it's dark it looks worse than it is. Yeah, it is worse than... does look worse than it is. If I'd have been in one of the later DLC maps, I'd have been worried about breaking ice and stuff, but I couldn't really see in the dark what that was. But anyway, no problem, we're there. I'll have to work out what else is needed, other than the fact that I have got another delivery to do for this Order Master Supreme. I'll have to work out what else comes into Pedro Bay, and if the answer is nothing, I'll come in with a Tega or something, do the task, do the contest rather, finish the last contest for this map, and then Tega with a low saddle, drag one of these fuel carrier semi-trailers out, because I'm quite desperately low on Mountain River now. Pretty sure we're in here for logging though, so I just have to be careful about where the logging stuff gets, where the logs get delivered, and make sure there's a fuel point on that route. Right, I'll fill up at that one on the way out after doing this delivery. And then I'll be coming back in past this one to get to the next concrete slab and cement drop off for Order Master Supreme. So basically I need, if I fill up there, I need to be able to get back out Mountain River, load up and get back to that trailer. That has to be achievable, doesn't it? Right, Lost Tools. Well, it's called Lost Tools, but it's vehicle spare parts rather than tools that I actually had to deliver. That is that one done, and that is the last task on Pedro Bay. So the only place we got tasks left is White Valley. We've cleared all of the tasks in Pedro Bay, Mountain River and Northport. And in those maps all we've got left are contracts and contests. That feels good. Another milestone ticked off. Fuel. So that's got quite a lot in it, that one. Right, so now I've got to get back to Mountain River, load up concrete slab and pallet of cement, and then get back here to that fuel carrier without running out of fuel. Right, so here we are, let's load up again.
So something that's been bugging me for a while, and I will put a still image of the screenshot of the splash screen for Pedro Bay up while I'm talking right now, so that's what you should be seeing if I can make that work in editing software. Is that looks like, is that an ANK but with a semi fuel trailer attached to it? Because that fuel trailer looks like a fuel trailer from Black River, the original one, the one that's parked near the Black River fuel station that's nearest to the garage. So yeah, just a strange mix of it looks, but I may edit this out if I look at the still and I'm wrong. But it looks to me, at the quick glance that you get when you're loading into this map, that's an ANK with a fuel trailer on. So unless that's a civilian, I don't know what they're playing out there. Right, so anyway, what we're going to do now is, I think the safe route is I'm going to go via the fuel carrier that we filled up at just now. I just think that's the safest option, rather than, it might not be the quickest option, but for a thirsty girl it's probably the safest option. Even if we do have to navigate the anti-terrorist barriers of doom. I'm still salty about this barrier screwing my tyres and suspension and fuel tank on that previous episode. Push it out of the way, but try not to roll right over the top of it. I think it's a lesson. If I can learn a lesson. Don't let it go underneath your undercarriage. Because if you do, it might suddenly turn into something made out of titanium and rag bolted to the floor with super strong bolts to ruin your day. So this is the last Pedro Bay cargo for this particular contract. The next, once we finish this delivery, the next lot will be White Valley. Let's fill her up while we're here. We'll fill up again on the way out. I'd love to be able to take that trailer with me. It's a shame it's not a dolly one that I can just tow. Maybe I should have thought of that. I could have brought a dolly one in, couldn't I? Build it up from this and then took it back out again. Great ideas after the event aren't very useful, are they? That would have been the play. That's the sort of stuff that this truck makes you feel really good about, is that with very few exceptions, and we won't talk about the horrible gully that I tipped it over in, if you don't mind, this truck just fills you with confidence and gets on with the job.
Engine off. Cargo. 1, 2. So, what that's done now is it's put us to the last phase of Order Master Supreme, which is 2 slabs into White Valley factory, 1 cargo container and another cargo container. So let me just see in White Valley if you can actually pick any of that up here. So the aerodrome wants a container. So no, you can't collect any of that on this map. So therefore, I hope, can you collect it all? You can get the concrete slabs from that warehouse. And I know you can get them from this one. So you can't get the cargo container. Okay, you can't get the cargo container on White Valley or Mountain River. Can you get it in Pedro Bay by any chance? No. Which means the the concrete slabs are easy. We know where to get them. That's not a problem. So the cargo containers have to be Northport. All the way down at the port, which is typical. That's not too bad though, actually, because 2 cargo containers are 2 slots each, and I've got the dairy there with the low loader, so I can just treat that as being another one of the trips that the dairy has to do from the port, because that does look like the only place in the whole of Alaska that you can get those cargo containers. Alright, that's fair. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. So what we need to do then, looking at the time of the episode, I'm going to refuel. I'm going to get back to Mountain River and grab the other red trailer. And think about 2 concrete slabs into White Valley. Right, we're going to try something. That's getting pretty low as well. We're going to try something a bit different. There's a warehouse that we went to down in the river there, down near the river. And you can see it's telling me I can pick up the concrete slabs there, and I know I can because I've checked the map. But I know that for Cargo Apocalypse, I know I need to go down there with the gooseneck and a large pipe 3 times. So the dairy with the gooseneck trailer and a large pipe on board need to go down there. And as you can probably guess, what I'm going to try and do is see whether this is a viable route. I know there's some kind of a crossing opportunity there to get into this warehouse, because I know I've got to deliver stuff there, and I'm certainly not taking it up this to the top and back muddy horrible bit. So yeah, I'm just going to try. I'd rather go down there for the first time in the Paystar than go down there in the dairy with a large pipe on and end up with potential problems. So I'm just exploring the route at the same time as I need to get concrete slabs, and I may as well get them down here because it'll give me an opportunity to see about this as a route in and back out again with cargo on. Because it's a funny location to have a warehouse. There's no road to it at all. So I'm wondering if I can Would this be alright in the dairy? Probably. I feel a little bit unsure. I've got my nose caught on that. Maybe it's not in all-wheel drive because I went through the tunnel. So, probably not the best route, but you're not gonna. You might have to do a funny turn around that ice rather than coming over this big lump of ice. Because I don't want to get the trailer stuck. Yeah, I don't know that I like this. Sorry, I just knocked the mic boom then, hopefully. Yeah, I don't really like this route, but I don't really see any other way in here for a big truck, and I've got to bring in a 4-slot cargo. So the dairy plus that trailer is my only option. It was worth a look anyway. So I need to turn the trailer around, but I'll do that with a crane because it's too small an area even if I did know how to reverse these stupid trailers. So detach, turn myself around. So where does that route go out then? I might have to bring the Tiger and explore the routes just to see which is the better route for the dairy. Because I'm not overly keen on the one I just tried anyway. So I just need my tail in so that I can activate, and then I need to move that trailer. Now the annoying thing is I put the scout fuel trailer, I dumped it in the mud. Now, let's see if I can get a winch on it and pull it back to where it might be useful to me. Right, so although it looks like there's a trail out here, it doesn't look like anything to me that's useful. So unless it was a case of following the river, but I don't like that either. Yeah, this isn't a very nice warehouse, is it? But I've got to deliver some large cargo here. Pack the cargo. and refuel, and I'm going to just go out, try and go out the same way that I just came in. And obviously it's going uphill with 2 concrete slabs loaded up, so it may be a bit of a stretch, but kind of needs a must really. I don't know what choice there is. Apart from treating the river like a road and just run straight down the middle of it. Oh, there is a trail. Oh, maybe I came down on the wrong side of the bridge. There is a trail here. Let's try this one. Oh, that's it, isn't it? That's going to be the one. Get it into low with the diff lock on. But that's going to be the one to come in and out of. Even with a large cargo and the dairy, this is a better route. Yeah, I feel happier now. That's definitely the route to use. I was getting a little bit worried. I'm glad I scouted it with this before trying to attempt it with the dairy though. So I might leave the paster on this map for a little while, because there's quite a lot to do here. So I might have a little session, or a couple of episodes of tidying up tasks and things on this map that I haven't done yet. And the paster just hasn't been here, I don't think, before. Or if it has, it's not stayed here for very long. 1, 2. That's that done. Which means we just need the 2 containers, and that's that contract done. I am not going to have time to do those in this episode. But yeah, I think I might leave the paster down here for a little bit. There's a few things to do. Some upgrades to pick up. Probably one of the things I should focus on is this down pipe, which is this task. Quite a lot of parts, including one of the oversized cargoes. And then run through the tasks and see what there is to do here. Okay, so I'm going to wrap the episode there. We have got quite a lot done in the last 2 episodes. It's a little bit frustrating that I haven't finished Order Master Supreme, but there's basically one cargo pickup equating to 2 deliveries to do, and then we're sorted for that as well. So we'll get that done in the next episode, I think, just to round that one out, and then I'll focus on that pipeline. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. Thank you very much for the support. I noticed when I was recording this that there was 72, I think, subscribers, which just blows my mind. It's just incredible. So I appreciate every single one of them. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in the next episode. But in the meantime, thank you very much and goodbye.